Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to another Total War Warhammer guide. Today, we are beginning our start of our look at the High Elves army. The way I'm going to sell it to you is, do you like shooting stuff? Do you like pointy ears? And do you like dragons? If you answered yes to any of the above, then High Elves might well be the army for you. So today we are going to look at some of the hero units of the High Elf army. We've got the Prince and Princess, Tyrion and the Nobles. So the first two we're going to look at is the Princess, and we'll also talk about the Prince himself, because there's not a massive variation. Here is the lovely looking Princess. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. Cool bow. Yeah, very high elfy. And the noble here with his halberd looking spiffy in his nice shiny armour. So first off, we're going to look at that Princess. And then I'll tell you the differences between the Princess and the Prince. So we got the Princess is more of a damage dealer. She has the anti-infantry trait, and also she's a melee expert. But she also has a bow with a ton of ammunition, so she's quite useful all round. 4,000 hit points, only 50 armour, a little bit more lightly armoured. The Prince has actually got 30 more armour and is shielded. He's more of a tank, and she's more of a damage dealer. She has melee attack of 64 and defense of 45. I think that's a little bit higher, the attack, than the Prince. Weapon strength of 400, which is lovely. 140 armor piercing. Loads of ammunition, really good range. Lots of damage on the missiles. She also has the sort of standard hero abilities. Missile resistance, encourage, hide in the forest. She also has martial prowess. Which is the boost that all High Elves get when they're max health and max unit size. It's kind of the opposite of the Dark Elves. They get boosts when they start murdering, after they start murdering people. High Elves are boosted at the beginning. So then we've got Loose, which is plus 10 reload skill, and it's constant, and it affects everybody within 40 minutes. 40 minutes? No, 40 miles. No, meters. A measurement, a yard. Yes, 40 metres. So if you're a shooty heavy army, then Princess is like 100% the way to go, because she buffs that reload time, which is nice. She also has the Foe Seeker, speed and vigour boost, and a volley of high arrows. You can use it 3 times a battle. It's pretty slow cooldown. Good, causes armour piercing damage, good penetration, effective at long range. So it's a nice little softener as well. I really like the Princess because she's got those ranged abilities, but she can fight as well. You don't want to. She's not the most defensive character, so you don't want to go too nuts with her. Maybe not a frontline hero like maybe the Prince you could use with his extra armor and defense and shield and all that good stuff. He's your more standard lead the line dude. Both of these you can mount on either a horsey, a great eagle, or if you fancy yourself, a cheeky little sun or star dragon, which is nice. For me, the Princess is more likely to be on foot with the archers. That's kind of how I'd use her. You could put on a horse just for that manoeuvrability if she wants to get to the flank to get some shots in and all that stuff. But I'm going to have her sitting at the back, just buffing a shit ton of archers, because, you know, we're High Elves and that's what we do. So next we're going to look at the Noble, a more standard dude, but he's badass looking. A little bit less hit points, but lots more armour. Very good leadership, good all-round stats. He's got the weapon strength 340, 220 armour piercing, and a decent bonus of 35 versus large. So he's tanky enough that he can be a frontline dude if need be. He's got armoured armour piercing, anti-large, and charge defence against large foes. He's got your standard, what you'd expect, really. And he's good versus big creatures, so he's a frontline dude, really. He's got the martial prowess, he's got the Foe Seeker, he's also got the deadly onslaught, which gives him that more armor piercing, more charge weapon damage. So he can go after the bigger creatures if that's what you want to do. He's still going to take a bit of damage, but he's alright at it. He's kind of the in-between meh hero of the High Elf army. But let's go and have a look now at Tyrion, because he's definitely not meh. So here he is, the big daddy himself, the legendary hero Tyrion. He's got a flaming sword. What's not to love about that? So let's have a look at him. So he's armoured. He's a melee expert. He's a duelist, meaning he likes going after the other heroes and legendary lords, which is always fun. 4,200 hit points, a massive 125 armour, 85 leadership, really good attack and defence. Weapon strength is a beautiful 470 with plenty of armour piercing and a decent charge. He's got missile resistance and courage. He's got the hide in the forest. He's got the martial prowess. He's got the stand, all the sort of standardy stuff. But he does have the feint and riposte, which is a melee defence upgrade, physical resistance and melee attacks. A bit makes him a bit more tanky and a bit more fighty at the same time. So this is him. You can have him on foot, or you can have him with his faithful steed, which I've forgotten the name of, but some horse or another. He's just a badass fighter. Obviously, in the campaign, you've got lots more upgrades and stuff like this, but already he is a badass character. As regards to how you use him, well, you kill stuff, don't you? For me, with this ridiculously high armour, and the stand your ground ability, which is a really nice buff on your main line of troops, if the enemy hasn't got any scary heroes, or you have other stuff that can deal with that, this guy I just stick in the front line. He's a massive tank. He's going to boost everybody's leadership, so they're going to stay in the fight longer, and he can still do some damage. He's a melee expert after all, so very, very good stuff from him. But you have the option of going after the hero. If they've got a wizard or somebody you want to go after, you can still do this with this character because he's got that duelist trait, and he's just like scary attack, and the amount of defense, the armor he's got is ridiculous. So he's got a nice dual sort of responsibilities here. He can do whatever you need him to do, but he's bloody. He's Tyrion, man. Of course he's going to do it. Absolutely amazing. So there we go. That's my little guide for the some of the heroes of the High Elf army. So next up, we're going to look at Teclis and the other mages and the Lore Master of Hoth as well. So go and check out that next video. Subscribe if you're new to the place. Like the video and all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.